The following podcast contains language, dark humor, and extremely hot takes. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, and welcome to the Lightning in a Bottle podcast, the podcast that's really good. You'll have an easier time catching lightning in a bottle. And I didn't fuck it up this time! Woo! Alright. I am one of your hosts, TheFriendlyGem, Gem Gerardo, whichever is easier for you to pronounce. Go ahead.
I'm Mason. I'm your second host. A very interesting person. And we'll just leave it at that.
Hey, I'm David, aka Power Glove 25. I'm just chilling.
And you're really far away from the mic. You want to get a little bit closer?
No, I don't want to get closer.
Okay.
This is a very professionally done podcast.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
We've never fucked up before in our life. We have never accidentally not hit record the first time. We never lost a single episode. Nothing has ever happened.
That's not what I remember. I remember losing one episode.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I was so mad. That was such a good episode too, and it's lost the time. So, but it's fine. This is better. This is better. You know, things happen for a reason. We got a mic in front of us. Just me.
Nice
and
quality.
some of my two favorite people in the room. Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking just like kind of for introduction, we talk about like our favorite games. You know, just to like so not our favorite game, but one of our favorite games, and talk
one
about
of our favorite games.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
So I guess I can go first, unless you guys want to go first. I do not care.
Be my guest.
Okay.
You're the host.
I don't want to. Don't say no. I'm not the main host. You know, like yeah, sure, this is going on my channel, but like this is a project between all three of us. Don't be like, oh no, he's the main guy.
Well,
Yeah, but
as of right now, you're running it. So
You're top dog in this show.
That's so unfortunate.
let's hear it. What's one of your favorite games?
All right. What's your favorite game, Mr. Jim?
Mr. J. All right. So obviously I could go with Persona 5, but I'm gonna save that for next time because if I talk about that game, we'll be here for the entire hour.
Literally all day.
Yeah. Honestly. So I'm gonna say right now, I have been on an Ace Attorney high. I started that game back in the late 2019 during the pandemic. I was just playing it nonstop. I recently just finished the second game in the trilogy. I'm on the third one. I'm really enjoying it so far. But yeah, no, Ace Attorney has just like it really ruined my life, just like how Persona 5 did, and it's pretty good. Please check it out. My next video definitely won't be on Phoenix Wright in any way, shape, or form.
Can't wait for him to be in Smash. That's totally gonna happen.
Shut up! It's gonna happen. Shut up! That's all I want.
Well, no, those are definitely great games. Slash visual novels.
Yeah, no, they're like the thing about Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I saw the honest trailer for it, which I recommend no one watch if they're going to get into the game because it's heavy spoilers.
It's a heavy game.
But it's really just Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is a choose your own adventure without the choose your own adventure element.
It's very much on rails.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like,
it's a fun rail.
Oh, absolutely. It's just the characters are what I like a lot about the game, and also just for the fact of how like when you're not using a guide and you actually know what like evidence to present, you just get such a high. Because you feel so smart at the moment. And then, like, you fuck it up and you're like, I need a guide. That's one of my favorite games. You boys?
Well, I guess I could go next.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll just go by saying what my favorite game is. My favorite game of all time is...
Wait, can I guess?
Go for it.
As a Tales of not Tales of Symphonia. Dark Cloud 2.
Yeah, no, not the second one. The first one.
Oh, okay. I was
Dark Cloud is, my favorite game. Today, it's probably a little under the water, but it's one of the first games that came out on the PS2. And just, it's a nice dungeon crawler with city building elements.
I remember when we first met, you were like, you were like, oh yeah, I stream occasionally on Twitch through my PS4, and you would play that game so much, and I'm just like, this man really likes Dark Cloud.
It doesn't seem like a whole lot on the surface, but when you really delve into it, like all of the different like ways that you can build the towns and settlements, and when you actually build it the way the citizens want, you get like a special prize, which is really cool. And just the music is great and phenomenal. And the characters are really well written.
Isn't the composer for like both Dark Clouds also the composer for the Professor Layton games?
Yes, he is.
All right, cool.
And currently, what Level 5 is only working on right now, which is a
Professor Layton.
No, not Professor Layton. What's the?
Oh, is it with his daughter?
Yokai Watch. Yokai Watch.
Yokai Watch is by Level 5?
Yes, it is.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I mean, here's the thing. Me personally, I like Yokai Watch. I have nothing against Yokai Watch. We're like,
no, it's a great game. It's just I would prefer them to make another
Dark Cloud. No, I get that. I get that. Jeez, that's so. I didn't know that. It really.
Yeah, it blows your mind.
Jesus. All right, David.
I think I just chose my favorite. Well, one of my favorite games. Pretty much envelops all the genres that I like, which is first-person shooters.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is this Titanfall 2?
Yes.
Let's go!
Because Titanfall 2 encapsulates everything I love about, pretty much almost everything I love about video games, and that's multiplayer aspects, being competitive. It has a really good single player story, and I love single player games so much, especially with deep stories. And I love just first person shooters. That's like my thing.
Not Matt.
And of course, we can't forget the giant fucking robots.
Oh yes, the robot's probably one of the best parts, because obviously no spoilers, but it's basically a buddy adventure. It's like a pilot and his robot is going on an adventure, and it's not like super plot heavy, but it's character driven, and that's what I like in stories.
I am quite surprised I haven't checked that game out, only because you guys know how much I love mechs. I'm surprised. See, here's the thing. I say I like mechs. Let me phrase that. I love mechs, and then I'm over here never seen what is it? How do you pronounce it? It's Gurren Lagann. Yeah, Gurren Lagann. I've never played Titanfall 2. Literally, what am I doing with my life? I say I love mechs as I play Kirby Planet Robobot for the 5th time in a row.
I would classify as a mech game.
I hope.
I would.
I'm very happy that I managed to get both of your guys' favorite games.
Mm-hmm.
But then again,
we do talk about them quite a bit, though.
Yeah,
that is true.
I have a Persona 5 sticker on my car.
I could have said BioShock Infinite. I love BioShock Infinite.
That's a great game.
I wanted to play the BioShock games with you. I wanted to stream them with you. We haven't had time.
You're so weird.
They are weird,
but a good weird.
What would be considered like a bad weird though? Because I know that sounds like kind of broad.
Y2K.
Y2K.
Y2K. You mean Yick?
Yeah.
Yick? I completely forgot. When you said Y2K, the first thing that popped in my mind was the company 2K, and I was like, 2K is weird. And then I started thinking Y2K.
Basketball game.
We're talking about basketball game or what is it? Earthbound clone made by a hipster who thought that they could do The Godfather better of video games.
I love talking about the game. It's so fun.
It's just my main gripe with Y2K is most of my gripe with certain new indie games or like short films. They try to be super ambitious. They try to do something so grand. So this is gonna fuck your mind. You gotta dig real deep to really understand. And I'm just like, this is shit.
Yeah.
This is absolute garbage. What is wrong with you?
I couldn't have wasted my time any worse.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But let's move.
Sorry to the Y2K fans out there.
Yeah, the 5 of them.
Both of you.
Oh. Let's wait, one more thing about Y2K. I really I'm not sure if this is confirmed, but I see it all around, so I assume that it might be confirmed. Toby Fox, the composer for Undertale and creator of Undertale in general, wrote a song for Y2K. He was kind of guest appearance, hey, I want to make a track for this game. He tweeted about it. Once the game came out, apparently, he deleted his tweet.
Ooh. Was the song good though?
That's the only reason people say you should play Y2K. And then people are just like, no, don't even play it. Just listen to the song and pretend like you played Y2K.
Fair enough.
My biggest gripe with Y2K is like it had so much like it kind of had what is the term, like potential. There we go. It had potential in my opinion. Like the art style wasn't pixelated. It was like kind of like PS1 graphics, which I really am preferring. Like the more I see pixel art, like no offense to pixel art is very good, especially done well. It's incredible.
It's just kind of oversaturated, like it's done so often.
Yeah, it's easy to do compared to everything else.
I can name you 5 indie games at the top of my head right now that are like pixel art, and I could probably still name you 5 more. That being said, don't quote me on that because I can't think of any right now besides Stardew Valley and Shovel Knight. No, but it had like a PS1 graphics, which I really enjoyed. It had like the combat system was like Paper Mario, where like you had a button press and do some like other shenanigans with like the buttons, which I really enjoy. And it had so much going for it, and then you just fucked it up with like not even just a bad story, but just like I get like the whole concept of Y2K is like, oh, he's an unlikable character, and that's the point. He's unlikable, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with making an unlikable like protagonist. The issue is that like there's a difference between making him asshole but having some like redeeming qualities that make you go, well, he's more of an anti-hero, so that's why I like him, and just being a fucking ginger.
Yeah.
No offense to the ginger, it's just because Alex, I think that's his name in the game, is a ginger.
Would you say that that Y2K is on the same scale as like Mighty Number 9? Like there was so much potential for it, but it just kind of falls flat.
I would say absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Mighty Number 9 was kind of like, was not only kickstarted, but also was in charge, like, I think the original creator of Mega Man was in charge of that game, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
How'd you fuck it up? It hurts.
They'll find a way.
They'll find a way.
It's like Sonic games.
Shut up. I was hoping.
Oh,
Shut up.
There it is.
Oh my god. I hate you. In my mind, I was just like, I could make a Sonic joke, but I'm not going to. That's so like, you know,
and
like
here
bottom of the
comes
barrel.
mean comments.
Fuck you. No. Oh my god. No.
Well, I'll take the heat.
Listen,
I'm the one who hates Sonic.
Do you really hate Sonic?
No, I love Sonic.
Okay. Here's the thing about me. I was trying so hard to be like, hey. Because out of pure fear, like, if we keep, like, let's say we keep making a lot of episodes, I was scared that, like, a fan would be like, I wonder how many times Gerardo has said Sonic. Like, mentioned Sonic on the podcast. And there's going to be a 3-minute video of me talking about Sonic.
Well, we're 12 minutes in, and, yeah, you've said Sonic.
I love Sonic. That's the unfortunate part.
It really is unfortunate.
Don't you also like Sonic, though?
Yeah, it's terminal.
Yeah, okay, thanend God.
Hey, that movie, though, was pretty good.
I liked it.
At least the movie is good.
I really like... I just like that movie. I mean, it's not my favorite movie. I mean, I should say it's one of them, but it's like, I liked it. But let's get off the talk of Y2K, Sonic, and whatever we were just talking about. And let's talk about, at the time of this recording, we saw I want to call it PlayStation Direct, but it's not called that. Isn't it like
PlayStation Showcase?
Showcase, there you go. God, no wonder it's so forgettable.
Yeah.
We watched the PlayStation Showcase yesterday. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I was a little like, I guess, not, what's the opposite of optimistic?
Underwhelmed. Not
underwhelmed. I went into that showcase with like complete negative attitude. For those who don't know, and a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, no, we already knew that. We just didn't want to say it. I can get mad super easily. I'm extremely petty. The reason I'm saying this and how it relates to the PlayStation Showcase was, I got my ass handed to me by David over here in Ultimate, and I only won one game, and that really just soured my entire like experience for the night. Yeah. Well, no. Okay. Not only did that happen, and I would have gotten over it, but then I was like, hey, David, can I play Sonic Colors Ultimate? Oof. And that was what really just was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Honestly, I'm sorry they even let you play it. I should have said no.
I really wish you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna make I'm gonna try to make a video about that, especially.
Is it just that broken?
It's not that it's broken. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to talk about Sonic. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're at we lasted 2 minutes before you mentioned it again.
Sonic. No, it's just my main gripe with Sonic Colors Ultimate is I love Colors, and it's just extremely underwhelming. Like at the end of the day, it's still Sonic Colors, so it's not bad. It's just okay, and from like Sonic Colors, in my opinion, is one of the best Sonic games out there. And so, like, for you to fuck up a port of it, especially going, hey, we're gonna make it 60 frames, it's gonna be in like a 4K display, all this shit, and you fuck it up, I'm like,
well, to be fair, it was a Wii game, and the Wii wasn't really the best game console that aged super well.
my issue wasn't the fact that it was a Wii game. It's the fact that, like, I really want to see the development of this game because I think it was heavily rushed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's the part that hurts the most because you would think Sega would learn after time and time again that rushing a Sonic game isn't the way to go.
Well, it's not just a Sonic problem, but it's also like a lot of game developers that are making like remasters or like HD ports of games. Like they're rushing them so fast because they're so profitable.
Oh, absolutely.
Because of that nostalgia.
Yeah,
But-
take Final Fantasy X for example.
I'm not gonna go into that.
Yeah, you know what? Let's start this episode being like, "Hey, we're good friends here," and the next episode will be like, "Fuck you."
I'll just disagree with you on that.
Yeah.
I think that was a phenomenal HD remaster / port. But no, like it's just super profitable for these companies. So they just announce it, get the hype going, release it, and then regardless of whether or not it's rushed or not, whether it's a good port or not, it's going to make money.
Yeah.
Because people are going to buy it.
Which remake? I think it was super recent. There was a remake that came. Oh, I remember now. Not really a remake, but ports. Super Mario 3D All Stars. Yikes! I was so looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And
I remember when people thought it was going to be rare, and now you can find a copy of it everywhere because people kept buying it. Because
Nintendo really fucked up.
It really fucked up. Honestly, all right, we're getting off topic, but my point about All Stars is that what really makes me upset about it is how Nintendo is so anti like emulation and all that stuff. Yet 3D All Stars is literally just
Emulations.
Emulation. Like it's so sad.
My biggest gripe with 3D All Stars was the fact that Super Mario 3D All Stars was like gonna be the All Stars of the SNES for the modern era. Because we all remember that Super Mario All Stars like was a collection for the SNES.
Yeah.
That was very good.
And that was super good. So I was expecting the same amount of quality, especially from Mario. You know, Nintendo's mascot.
Well, I think the issue with All Stars is also that they did a lot of fixing, unnecessary fixing of it. Like I know Super Mario 64 on All Stars, like you can't do a lot of the glitches that a lot of speedrunners do, like the backwards hop to skip the infinite stairs. You can't do that in All Stars, which is so unnecessary.
Yeah.
And so petty.
Nintendo's like, please play our games right.
But
What?
on the other hand,
Yeah.
a good port that came out recently, the Skyward Sword remake, or not remake, remaster.
I mean, I want to agree with you. I do.
I thought it was really well done.
Did you play it?
Yes.
Wait, you have it?
Yes.
Oh, come on. You're not going to tell me that? You're not going to be like, yo, you want to borrow this? Okay. I went through an entire anime phase with that game. Let me explain. In freshman year, I was a sheep to Aaron Hansen. Listen, I like Aaron Hansen, but as I have grown older, as I have, actually think for myself, I feel like I just fucked that sentence up. As I started thinking for myself, there we go, I realized, wow, Aaron Hansen has some terrible takes. I'm sorry, I have to say that now. I was hoping I didn't, but whoo boy. And I was in that era, especially because you remember from me in freshman year of high school, I was just like, God, Skyward Sword's awful. Like, Aaron Hansen from Sequelitis at the time was like is a bad game. So it's clearly a bad game. And as I played it, I got it done. I was so happy. I was like, I never had to play this awful game again. I finally finished it. And then as like the years went on, I started thinking more and more about Skyward Sword. And as I graduated senior year, I remember going, not like during graduation, but like senior year, I was just like, wow, perhaps I treated Skyward Sword too harshly. I mean, it's not the best Zelda game, but it's
not by any means.
It's a good Zelda game.
And me saying like it's a good port isn't necessarily saying that it made the game like better gameplay wise. Well, it did, but what I'm trying to say is like the main problem with Skyward Sword when it came out was with the motion controls, which a lot of Wii games had problems with, just because it wasn't really the best to play a game with. But with this remaster and changing, like, so you don't have to use the motion controls if you don't want to, just use the thumbstick, is so nice and it's so smooth, and it makes the gameplay just so much better. And while the story is a bit long and there's a lot of backtracking, just that simple tweak like improves the gameplay significantly and makes it like a decent Zelda game to a good Zelda game.
I think my only gripe was the dumb like paywall shit that they did with the amiibo, because I was just like, look, I love amiibos as much as the next guy. Don't lock certain things behind an amiibo, because then scalpers will be like, what a coincidence.
Yeah, it turns into Skylanders.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that model didn't work out that well over the long term.
No.
I can't have any opinion about any Zelda game because I actually haven't played any all the way through, or even like an hour through. I think the longest I played a Zelda game was, I think, either the original Zelda for like 45 minutes. I think I'd be like the first
Temple,
yeah. And that's when I stopped. But I haven't really played any. I still think those are my games. Really.
You know, I think you would like Link's Crossbow Training a lot. That's one's got like
I heard of that one.
Shooter elements.
I heard it wasn't good.
You know, I think that one will be up your alley. I feel like I like Zelda because I like the adventure aspect and also the story and music and etc. But I think you would probably appreciate Zelda more if, like, let's say, like all three of us played it together or we streamed it.
I know I probably would enjoy it because I guess my adventure games are Assassin's Creed. That's like kind of my alley. Because I think assassins are super cool. I'm just that guy.
Yeah, Link, little did you know, is an assassin, just in tights and a green dress.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
And a napper hat.
Also, I just want to say this right now. I'm going to say this right now just so I don't forget, because we're talking about Link. I need people to stop thinking Link's a bottom. He's not a bottom. If anything, he's a power bottom. That being said, he's an absolute top. I'm so sick and tired of people going, I think Zelda Organic would peg Link.
Well,
and I'm like, shut up! Shut up!
It depends on which Link you're talking about.
Yeah,
because they're very different. Like, if we're talking about Breath of the Wild Link, oh, he's a total bottom.
No, he's not! What the fuck? No! Whoa! No! Bullshit! Listen! Don't you... No! Hold on! No, he's not.
We'll agree to disagree.
I'll come back next episode with
Lightning in a Bottle episode 2. Is Link a bottom?
With my entire thesis going, no, excuse me, gentlemen. As I explained to you why the fictional character Link from the Zelda series is not a bottom.
It's gonna be a Phoenix Wright style episode.
Oof. Not already in episode 2. We haven't even gone far. Dude, how the fuck are you gonna complain about, Scarlet Sonic Colors?
I have no opinion
being a bad Wii, being a Wii game, so they didn't age well, and then talking about Final Fantasy X. What the fuck, dude?
Oh my god, we're still talking about Final Fantasy. Please stop.
Okay.
I've only played 14. I don't want to hear about it anymore.
I don't want to stop hearing about 14. I like the game, but holy shit, I got other games to play. Speaking of other games, that PlayStation Showcase.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what we were talking about.
Oh,
what a segue.
I guess we should talk about the things we personally liked, because there was a lot of stuff that was shown, but I feel like a lot of it was just either like, hey, don't forget, this exists, or hey, this exists. Deathloop exists. It's coming out soon. Remember that this is a thing.
Yeah.
See, Deathloop, to me, it's... My experience with Deathloop is like the game. It won't die. And I keep seeing, like, it seems like they come out with a new trailer for it, like, every week. But it's secretly the same trailer.
Yep.
I'm excited for that game, though.
It does look fun.
I'm kind of excited for it. The only reason I'm hesitant about it is because it reminds me of Wolfenstein 2. Yeah, because I think it's made by the same people. Yeah, it's made by Bethesda.
It's Bethesda.
Yeah.
Bethesda and some other company that unfortunately cannot remember at the top of my head.
Yeah, but I wasn't the biggest fan of Wolfenstein 2. The gameplay was good, but like
The story
kind of wasn't that good. But I mean, if the gameplay is good in Deathloop, then it's probably going to be a good game.
Yeah.
It's okay. For me, and the only reason I brought up like why I was so salty over that and like the entire presentation was just because like I really like I and I apologize for like my attitude towards it yesterday, like because I did genuinely like want to like care. I was just so salty.
At the very beginning, you didn't seem interested at all.
I
in
was.
the showcase.
I was, because I got my ass handed to me. I played a bad port, and now I gotta talk about. And now I gotta care to like the PlayStation showcase with my non PS5.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, dude, that last night was rough. But I'm over it now. I've matured.
That is fair though. At the very beginning, it does make sense that I was the only one excited for it because I am the only one that owns a PS5.
Yeah, that is very true. I mean, I was half excited because I was hoping that half of the games would be ported to PC.
I feel like they were though.
Yeah,
a decent amount of PC ones.
Somewhat.
Yeah, but the only one I cared about wasn't.
Which one did you care about? Gran Turismo 7, wasn't
Maybe.
it? Yeah. Yeah. As I said it out loud, I was like, yeah.
I mean, I have Forza coming, so I'm fine. But I mean,
That game looks so good.
I want all the racing games. That's the thing.
I do think that Gran Turismo is usually console exclusive.
Yes, it is.
Unfortunately, I'm never.
So is Forza, but I mean, Forza has computers, so
Never gonna forget the time I tried the because you let me. I'm not sure if you tried it, but you let me absolutely play Forza VR.
Oh, Gran Turismo Sport.
Sorry, Gran Turismo. My bad. Gran Turismo VR. That was a lot of fun.
It is fun, and it's super fun. And I was one of the things I was a little disappointed with this showcase was I thought for sure that they were gonna reveal like the PS5 version of the PSVR.
Oh my god, I'm so happy you said that.
Never did.
I'm so happy you said that because I was just thinking of it. Once you start talking, I was like, once he's done, I'm going to mention how I'm surprised we didn't see any like PS5 VR. Thank you.
I definitely think it's coming. I just would have preferred it to be sooner rather than later because like Sony they haven't done the best job with supporting PSVR, but at least they're putting in an effort to kind of support it and keep games rolling out for it. But like the PS4 versions of those headsets, they're getting pretty old. And like the one I have, it's starting to fall apart.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't want to, well, because it's been used for so many years.
Okay.
But like, I don't want to go out and buy a new PS4 model. I just want them to come out with a PS5 one.
Yeah. I think too, because like, they need to update the tech as well. Because when did it first come out?
I don't remember the exact year, but I will say that it's definitely a more affordable model because the resolution's not the best. But it is super comfortable. It's nice for the price that you pay. I think you only pay like $400 for it or $200 for it. No, $200.
I thought it was around the $200, $300 mark.
Yeah, I was thinking of the bundle I got with it, but it's I believe it's a $200 price.
I believe if they came out with the VR like right now, it'd be very good. If they made it like $300 with the technology we have now, especially since they managed to make the PS5s incredibly cheap with the amount of technology they put in, they can definitely make a really high-end VR experience for the average consumer.
I'm just kind of like confused because you would assume that they would talk about it like yesterday.
I will say they didn't put a launch date for Gran Turismo 7, but I know on their YouTube page, their community tab,
Mhm.
they actually put some of the release dates for some of the games that they announced.
Okay.
Gran Turismo, I believe it's March 4th or March 7th that it's coming out. But yeah, I thought because Gran Turismo 7 would be the perfect game to like launch the PS5 VR with, just because Gran Turismo Sport is such a phenomenal game. And it hasn't been that long since they released a decent VR game on the PlayStation system. I believe the last super big one was like Star Wars Squadrons, which I think like didn't it come out like last year?
I thought it was the Iron Man VR game.
Oh, I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, there's an Iron Man VR game.
But I mean, even if you go to the VR section on the PS Store, I mean, it constantly gets updated.
Interesting.
There's new games that come out fairly frequently.
Okay, but the question is it like actual good titles or is it shovelware?
Well, there's definitely its fair share of like indie games that are like small, like a few minute experience or like an hour experience. But I mean, at least once a month, there's at least a decent game that comes out
Okay.
for VR.
The only game that I really want, once I get paid, I may drop $40 on the game. But I have an Oculus too. I barely use it. It's just collecting dust, which is so sad because I really like my time with it. It's just that, you know, my room's kind of tiny. I don't really have that much to like move around and whatnot. But the game that I really, really want to get on it is Tetris Effect.
Yes, that's one of the games that I need to get the most. For whatever reason, I don't have it yet, but I do remember you, David, when you came over to my place and we logged in on your account to play it, and that's one of the coolest experiences.
I love Tetris Effect. It's probably one of my favorite video games of all time.
Same!
It's Tetris. Like, I mean, like, I'm not the biggest, like, puzzle guy, but dude, the moment I saw that Tetris Effect trailer, in 2018, 2017, I can't remember, but either way, like, when I saw it, I knew it was an insta-buy.
Yeah.
Especially with the VR. The
Yes.
VR makes it even better.
Okay. So I'm not saying like I'm phenomenal at Tetris. Like it's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not like god tier level with it. But I just want to say how impressive it was because I didn't think I'd get it when we were playing. We were taking turns playing Tetris Tetris Effect VR at your place, and we got to like one specific level, and I started like kind of building really high up, and I used the what is the effect called?
I cannot remember.
When you freeze time, you can like build from up, and it goes all the way up. I probably described that so poorly. I apologize. But when I managed to hit the like limit, do you guys remember that? The night I hit the limit and got the trophy, Tetraqudrillion, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
That was nice. I still think I peaked. That was when I peaked.
Yeah.
I have not been able to redo that again, but holy shit, that was incredible.
I just remember when you guys left, and I immediately just put the headset back on and played it for like another hour or two.
It's so good.
I was just like, please, David, don't log into your PlayStation at home and kick me out.
Honestly, dude, I don't use my PlayStation at all. You can stay logged in. If you're still logged in, use it, knock yourself out.
Yeah. I definitely am going to buy, you guys have convinced me, next paycheck, if I have money, fuck food, fuck gas, that's how I'm playing Tetris Effect on my Oculus Quest 2.
I mean, I said fuck food a long time ago. I keep buying magic cards.
Oh my gosh, let's not even start the magic conversation. God. We'll be here forever.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. We talked about Gran Turismo, how we're excited.
We could go around and say, like, what was the game that we were most, like, jaw drop moment of the Sony event?
I am down, but before we do that, can I just say for the record, I'm surprised that there hasn't been that much Rule 34 of that one character from like that 1 year clone that we saw.
Oh, I'm sure they're just taking their sweet time.
No, you don't understand. The moment like a new female character who looks legal in Pokemon shows up, Rule 34 artists start.
I mean, I guarantee they're already training it out. You just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's fair. God, like, I hate that the first shot was just, like, an ass shot, and I go, you guys are horny on main. I'm about to go on my not safe for work Twitter, and there's just gonna be loads of material with this character. And we don't even know this person's name. We just know that it looks like a Bayonetta game.
For some people, it doesn't matter what their name is.
That's true. Alright, so I feel like I've been kind of talking a lot, at least, like, with what game I'm excited for, or what have you. So, do you just want to go opposite way? Do you want to start, David? What blew your mind?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, probably just the Wolverine game. I have high hopes for that. Because, obviously Insomniac's making it, and they have a pretty good track record so far, and I kind of don't expect them to mess it up. But, my hopes for it is at least, I hope it's like a M-rated game, and it's like hard M-rated, because Wolverine's so, like, violent, and everybody's seen Logan, him just tearing everybody up.
I have yet to see Logan. I need to.
I think it would be a very good experience. It would be very different from other
Insomniac games.
Yeah, from other superhero games in general, because I can't remember the last like hardcore superhero game like that, except for like that one Deadpool game for the PS3. I think that game wasn't that good.
That game was more of a silly game than it was.
Are you serious? It wasn't that good. I thought people loved it. I wanted to play it.
I thought it was a pretty decent game. It definitely has its issues, but it was pretty fun.
But yeah, but honestly, like the only reason I want it M-rated is because I know this is like so out of left field, but I really just kind of want a solo Vader game, or solo Vader anything. Honestly, this is so off topic, but I just really want a solo Vader movie. Just him, just tearing up Jedi.
It's that one scene in Rogue One,
exactly.
The hallway scene, but the movie.
But the movie. All right, but yeah. All right.
That was out of left field because when you
field.
said Vader, I was just like, oh, what Wolverine character is that? And then you said Vader again. I was like, that's not Wolverine.
Well, I guess it's because like the solo dude is tearing people up. I guess that's the.
I don't think it's that far out of left field because I think Logan and Darth Vader, while they're completely different characters, they have a lot of similarities in their brutality.
Yeah.
So I definitely would like to see a Wolverine style game where you're just absolutely unleashing.
Yes.
Do you guys remember when Rogue One was announced and people were making theories and people were like, this is going to be the first rated R Disney film of Star Wars. There's going to be a sex scene. It's going to be crazy. I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys on about?
It didn't matter, man. The whole movie didn't have to be that 2-minute hallway scene's all I needed.
I still rewatch it.
I do too. It's the best piece of Star Wars content that's come out of Disney.
Yes.
Period. And it's in my opinion, that movie is even better than some of like Lucas's Star Wars movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like that movie is fantastic.
Yes, very.
Never gonna forget the time I left town. I was like, because I went to go see it with our friend Brendan. He was like, "So what'd you think of it?" I was like, "I liked it. I just was sad when everyone died." And he's like, "That was supposed to happen." I was like, "That was supposed to happen?"
Yeah, you never hear these characters and other Star Wars content. So
Yeah, no,
had to.
I was a dumbass. I expected it to be like a spin-off.
To be fair, I only got it that they were supposed to die when they actually died. Like, oh yeah, duh. This was before the first movie.
Oh, rip. All right, Mason, your turn.
So like there were 3 games I wanted to see the most out of this event, and I got 2 of them. The first one was Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yes.
Didn't get a release date, but we got to see like actual gameplay of it, and it looks amazing. And the other one was Gran Turismo 7, which we got a lot of gameplay of, and that game looks fantastic. The number one I wanted to see was Hogwarts Legacy, which wasn't at this event. That's the game I'm probably looking forward to the most next year. But the one game that just came out of like left field that I wasn't expecting, but has me the most hype is Spider-Man 2.
Fuck you! You took my option. Fuck you! Fuck you, dude.
The potential that the Insomniac's third Spider-Man game has is just insane, because Spider-Man 1 was fantastic, and then Spider-Man Miles Morales was short but sweet, and this game, like, it even has the potential of, like, obviously you'll probably be swapping between like Peter Parker and Miles Morales, but it'd also be cool if like they made this game in a way to where you could kind of like almost Saints Row the Third it, like where you can either play through it single player or you can play it with another friend. So like you and a friend can play where you play as Peter Parker and then your friend plays as Miles Morales. That would just be fun. That would be nice.
That would be cool.
Fuck you, Mason. You took mine. Like literally, like that entire presentation, I was like, "This looks cool. This looks neat." Spider-Man 2.
You can talk about God of War. Aren't you excited for God of War?
Oh yeah, yes, I love God of War. I love when Kratos swings his axe. Yeah. Woo! No, Spider-Man 2 because I just love Spider-Man. Spider-Man has always been my favorite superhero, at least in Marvel. For DC, it's Flash, but like I think overall Spider-Man, just because I've grown up with the Spider-Man trilogy, I just really like Peter Parker's story. Into the Spider-Verse is one of my favorite films of all time.
Very good.
I just love Spider-Man. And Spider-Man for the PS4, Miles Morales, and then we were just watching them kick ass. I'm like, this is so cool. And then we see Venom, and that's when I go, oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. So no, that's what I was excited for. But if I had to say something else, probably shit. I really wish I did my research.
What about that isekai game? What's that isekai game called?
Oh, Forbidden.
Forspoken.
Square's
game.
I honestly come around to it only because I'm a hope that they fix whatever was in the trailer, but I do love the concept of it.
It looks really good, but I believe the guy making this game is the same guy.
Oh yeah,
Final Fantasy,
Kingdom Hearts 3 taking so long, and then he did 15, and that game had its issues. And I will say, watching this trailer for it, the most recent one, there's definitely something off about it. I don't know if it's just because it's obviously still not done, but I don't know if it was frame rates or just graphics or something about it, but it still looks promising. It looks like with a little more touch up, this could be a really good game.
I'm just going to stick with Spider-Man 2 because I agree with you. That game looks really good, but there's only so much you can take of the history between Final Fantasy 15 to make you go, all right. So this game is either going to have a development hell cycle, or it's just going to come out and it's going to be like, wow.
Well, we do have a release date that's not 5 years from now.
Oh, so March 2022, right?
I believe so. But it's coming out early next year, so that's promising.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be done. And be done well.
If I can be honest, what I was really expecting, and I know this is going to sound, Harada wants more Persona because he won't shut the fuck up about it, but Persona's 25th anniversary, there was an announcement. I think there's something going to be announced later this month. I was just surprised we didn't see anything Persona related. I'm going to be real. I was throughout the entire showcase, I was joking going, Persona, as a joke, but I was surprised because Persona is a PlayStation staple. I was assuming we would get something.
What was the last Atlas game
that
came out? That was new. It wasn't Persona 5R or a Persona spinoff.
That would have been, I think, Catherine. Is it Full Body?
Well, Catherine Full Body is a
remake.
Not necessarily a remake, but a remaster with additional content.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Persona 5, it would be Persona 4.
Persona 4.
I don't know. Listen, I hate to be that one guy. I try, okay, listen, one of my favorite Atlas games is Trauma Center on the fucking Wii, alright? So don't come out here and be like, Gerardo is a fake Atlas fan. He only likes Persona. No. It's just listen, man. You show someone the Atlas logo, 3 things are going to appear in their head. Persona, Catherine, and Persona again.
See, because that's
SMT, bro.
What about... Fuck.
Oh yeah, that's right. There is a new one coming out.
Bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was just waiting for y'all.
Oh my god, I'm the dumbass. No. Oh no. Listen, I promise I'm not just a Persona fan. I've been trying to get into SMT. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know what? Yeah, they are making that game. I completely forgot.
Oh, rip. Oh, of course, 3D Hero. Everyone remembers 3D Hero, right?
Nope.
Who?
Scott the Waz's outro.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, that's what we got. I have some questions from viewers. Listen, this is me coming out to you guys. Someone's calling me. That's I will get to him later.
Oh, that's just the editor.
That's just the editor. But I made an update video saying, hey, I need you guys to like give us random questions just for fun. I love you guys. Y'all did not come in clutch except like a handful of people. I'm very underwhelmed. Out of the 20 years I've been teaching, a substitute has never let me in. It's bad.
That was a pretty bad brain fart there.
But
Dude, just wait till we're TikTok famous and we'll get thousands of questions.
let's hope. But we at least got a decent hand. So I think we should like talk about them. This first one is from Twitter, @examplum. I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize if I haven't. That is EXAMPLUM. And they said, what place do you always wanted to visit in your country? I will answer first, only because I don't really like traveling unless it's like either with like a certain group of people or it's like a location that I really want to go. I'm gonna say, if I had to say something, fuck it, we balled New York again.
You've only been there like what, 5 times?
Don't you hate New York though?
The Nintendo Center is the only reason I go.
Bruh.
Also, I like Jimmy Fallon unironically, so I had to watch his show. All right, Mason, go next.
In the U.S.
Yeah.
In the U.S.
In the U.S. Man, that's a tough one.
Canada, final answer.
Yes, my favorite place in the U.S.
Canada.
No, the place I would want to visit the most in the U.S. would probably be either the Grand Canyon, because I've never been to that part of the country before, or somewhere back like over towards Idaho or Montana, because I've only been there once to see my cousins. And it's just a beautiful piece of country.
Oh yeah.
I love seeing just like the barren countryside and just seeing all of that natural beauty, and especially places like there's this one YouTube video or YouTube channel that I'm watching about Cerro Gordo, like an old mining settlement, and this dude's just trying to fix it up and make it like a tourist attraction so that people can learn about what it was like being a miner in the early 1900s. So I would definitely want to go to a place like that and just see that old history. Just because, so yeah, I'd probably say Cerro Gordo,
Nice.
California.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna pick
Canada.
I'm gonna pick a lot of places technically, but I don't think I've actually told this about myself. But me and my family kind of stopped it a while back. We're trying to pick it up. We're trying to visit every single state capital in the U.S. and we visited the majority of them on the East Coast, but we want to visit all of them, of course. So I guess, yeah, all the ones I haven't visited, which would be probably everything west of Arkansas, probably, yeah. Honestly, one of my favorites that I visited was up in New England with like Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Dude, that part of the country is so pretty, especially Vermont. Cause we actually went during the fall time, and everything was brown. It was so perfect.
Okay. Real shit. Y'all want to take like a day trip to Vermont?
Oh, dude, freaking in Vermont,
just like a 9-hour drive.
They had maple syrup cotton candy. Everything there is maple syrup based.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. It's just because like I love the fall. It's not my favorite season, but it's one of them.
It's my favorite season.
And
At least top 4.
And I'm just
yeah. You know, that's more than some people can say. Some people like California. They only get like one.
Yeah, honestly, Rooney. So yeah, no, I think we should take a day trip, but let's talk about that later. Only just because I feel like I get too ambitious, and then we probably won't do it.
For the next podcast, viewers, leave a comment. Where do you want us to go the most? Where would you like to see us go?
Please don't say New York. I don't want to go back there.
Detroit.
All right, moving on.
All right, this comes from the YouTube comments of the update video. And that concludes the YouTube comments from the update video. All right, Instagram. This is from Stefriel1, Stefriel1. You like boys? No, I like men. All right, moving on. No, I kid. No, none of us are gay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
It sucks, bro.
it's terminal.
We just women. Am I right?
You are right.
All right. Next one comes from Elijah_Haig, ELIJAH_HAIGH. Thoughts on the opioid epidemic?
That's very
deep.
That's a very complex question that can lead to many answers. Honestly, we need to look at this from many points of view. Mason, let's hear your take on this.
It very much fits the theme of our podcast. I would say
Drugs bad.
drugs bad.
Drugs bad.
Don't do them.
Don't do drugs.
Drugs bad. Do skateboarding.
Yeah,
Woo!
that's right.
I like the little sticker that said "Don't do drugs, do nugs," and it's like little chicken nuggets in barbecue sauce. Speaking of which, Missy, you want to take us out for McDonald's chicken nuggets?
Maybe.
Ooh,
We'll see.
Swag.
It depends on how many likes we get on this podcast.
This is so sad. I am hungry.
If this is this going up on YouTube?
Yes, I'm gonna try. We're gonna try our best to get it on every major podcast platform.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's Spotify, Pandora, podcast. Because apparently that's a different section on fucking
3D IMAX. You know,
Yeah. Well,
Some shit.
if the YouTube version of this one gets 25 likes,
Oh, fuck you.
I'll take these boys to get dinner. Otherwise, they're going back in their cages until
Oh,
next
no.
week.
No, I'm hungry. Or the_Subzilla THE_SUBZILLA says, what would be your perfect relaxed morning and where?
Perfect relaxed morning.
And where?
Where? Anywhere in a bed, sleeping till 3.
Preach it.
That sounds like a really good time.
No, but in all seriousness, if I'm gonna be up in the morning, the best place I want to be is at my family lake house. Get up in the morning where it's nice and cool, nice breeze, with a nice cup of coffee sitting on the porch.
Wait, you guys have families?
Oof.
No, for me, I've thought about this because I was writing them down. It's kind of hard, but if I can be anywhere, there was something really just so nice, about waking up at Myrtle Beach. So let me explain. When I was a kid, for 5 years straight on New Year's, we would go to my aunt-in-law's house because she had a beach house there, and we would spend New Year's Eve there. And those were some of my greatest memories. I really missed that beach house. She sold it, unfortunately. So, and it's just, there was something so nice about walking, seeing the nice beach. It's cold. There's the boardwalk attractions, and it's just it was originally Christmas, so all the Christmas decorations were there. But then it's January 1st, January 2nd, and everyone's just kind of celebrating the new year. And
Perfect time to swim too.
Oh, absolutely. I love. I would waking up in a bed since we didn't have anything to do around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And just knowing there was going to be breakfast with the family and just go outside and just smell that Myrtle Beach air.
Nice crisp salt.
Yeah. Unironically, I genuinely do miss that place a lot. So I would say if I could, either with my family or my very close friends, wake up again around the winter season, because it was technically winter, Myrtle Beach, and just knowing that we're gonna go probably on the boardwalk later, and it will be exciting.
That sounds very relaxing.
That's pretty coincidental because I was about to say my grandma's beach house.
Yo!
I was gonna say apparently everybody has a beach house in Myrtle Beach, so
We got 2 beach boys, and then we got a lake boy.
We got a
over here.
lake boy.
apparently Myrtle Beach is the cheapest place to
Turn
Yeah,
a beach house.
It's terminal.
yeah, but yeah, that place is honestly Myrtle Beach is a really nice place.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to do this, but we kind of want to end it around the 1 hour mark. So I guess that's really, we have 2 more questions, but I think we'll answer them the first 2 questions when we do the question part of our podcast. So I guess we should wrap it up.
Okay.
We promise we will answer the 2. I know you guys are dying, clearly, because there's so much on the list.
Mhm.
But we will answer these 2 next episode. But thanks for tuning in to our pilot episode of Lightning in a Bottle podcast. Me personally, I'm not sure about you guys. I have been dying to make a podcast for so long, especially with you two, because you two we will just be in cars talking for 3 hours, and it'd just be so like fun and
Might
so
as well make
interesting.
it a podcast.
Yeah, might as well. And again, I'm so sad that the pilot episode's gone because there were a lot of good questions. Favorite porn was one of them, but like it was just a good time. I had fun. Unfortunately, it's gone now.
Hopefully, episode 2 will actually make it to the viewers' ears.
Yeah, hopefully. But like
Cross your fingers.
I'm excited. I really am. So I'm just happy this is getting off the ground, and now people can stop being like, "Rhoda, what's your next upload? Rhoda, what's your next upload? Here's a 1-hour upload, assholes. Enjoy it." Nah, I kid. I love you guys. Any final remarks before we head out?
Well, we can close this out. So, as people know you, Gerardo, also the Friendly Gem. Where can they find you? And what are you up to recently?
Oh my god! Yeah, thanks for pointing at me. I have a video in the works. I'm gonna try to get it out soon. I'm getting used to this new software that I'm using for editing videos. This is how probably the podcast will be edited as well. Fingers, it's out. Not gonna really say much about it other than it is Ace Attorney related, so look out for that. And if me and David can finally do it again, if we have time, get back into streaming, because we really enjoyed it. We had fun doing that, especially now knowing that we should probably get OBS and record our streams just so we know that it's going to be there, and Twitch won't be like, "Hey, you have 15 days to clean this shit out or you're dead."
Yeah.
All right, David. Where can they find you? What are you up to recently? Let the listeners know.
They can find me at Twitter at PowerGlove25. I just lurk. I mean, football season's around, so I might swear at my team into the void because all my teams suck.
I'll listen. I'll be there if no one else will.
Me too.
Yeah, I do that. I play Magic.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We got that new set coming out next week.
Yep.
All right, JMouse7, because you haven't said your username yet. Where would people find you?
I was getting to that. Well, I'm Mason, your third host. You can find me on Twitch at jmouse7, Jay Mouse7. I stream there rarely. Trying to stream a little bit more. I got a new setup in the works, so we'll see. Maybe some other comments you could put down here. What games you would like to see me play? I'm open to anything, any styles. But yeah,
Have you heard of this indie game called Persona 5?
I have a life to live.
Fuck, he's right. He's right.
I don't have the time to watch those cutscenes, man. They take forever. But no, that's the main place you can see me. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Before we wrap up, for real, I actually used to have, the reason it's used to is because I don't use it. I had a third Instagram page that was going to be just like my art stuff, but I decided I really don't do as much art as I used to. I wanted to get back into it, but like, video games. So I'm going to rebrand that art. Herodal Does Art, I think that's what it's called. Don't look it up because you won't find it after this episode's up. I don't even know why I said it. But that will be our new podcast page. So if you guys want to, leave more comments telling me how much you hate us,
how much you want to see our feet,
just go to the link below, because I still haven't set it up yet. Next episode I actually will, but we will have an Instagram page, and I'm probably going to be the one running it, unless, Mason, you want to take this.
Yes, because I upload on my Instagram so often.
You know what? I take it back. Hey, David. Wait, you don't. All right, looks like I'm in charge of 3 accounts. Yes. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's go get nugs.
What do I press?
Record.
This thing.
Great outro.